How's it going, guys? Rhino here, and I've got a little bit of a story that I want to tell you about, and I'm turning it around to make an apology to every single one of you guys. So, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, probably know this. For those of you that don't, basically, last night, Jacksepticeye, one of my favorite YouTubers, responded to me on YouTube, and I'm not here to fanboy or anything like that. It was really cool, but I realized something in that moment that when he responded to me. So I'll just tell the story of what happened just so you guys can get a feel of like what exactly happened. Basically, Jack tweeted something along the lines of basically be humble, not to me, by the way, to just the general public. I don't know if he was subtweeting someone. I highly doubt it. He was just like saying you need to be able to take criticisms, be humble, stuff like that. And nobody's perfect. And that was like the whole target, the main point of what he was saying. And I responded to that with, except Markiplier, am I right? You know, because Markiplier and Jack are really good friends. They're really close. And so I wasn't expecting a response, but I was expecting maybe some of his fans coming over and responding to that with their own comments about, you know, Markiplier or what is it? Septiplier, I think is the name, where it's the combination of the two. So I responded to Jack's original tweet and I set my phone down. And about 15 minutes later, I open up my phone and refresh Twitter. And I see 20 plus notifications, which is something I only get if I don't check my Twitter all day. It's not something I get from 15 minutes. And so I instantly knew Jack responded to me, and he responded to me with like nobody's perfect winky face kind of shots fired at Markiplier, which was hilarious because people went crazy about that. Not mad, like they thought it was hilarious how he had basically bashed Markiplier, and they were trying to get Markiplier in to respond to that and stuff, but it was just a really cool experience having all this interaction and having Jacksepticeye respond to me. I mean, I'm like a nobody pretty much in comparison to him. And it made me realize that I've been kind of a shitty YouTuber because, I mean, I've tried to do things good by getting a really high quality camera, really high quality mic, editing my videos more, staying out of drama, you know, not commenting on all the drama stuff that's going on around YouTube. But I neglected one of the most important things, and that's you guys. I always ask for your guys' feedback in my videos, but I almost never respond to you guys in the comments, and I'm even worse on Twitter. Jack, who has 1.4 million Twitter followers and 10 million subscribers, responds to comments on Twitter, or on YouTube, and tweets. He responds to tweets as well on Twitter. Not all, because, I mean, he has 10 million subscribers and 1.4 million followers. So he can't respond to all tweets, but he does respond to people. And he went on like a role where he was responding to a lot of different people. And I've realized I've been terrible about that. And I'm sincerely sorry, guys. I want to be more interactive with you guys. I wanted to be different. I wanted to become one of those big guys, if I ever got big, who stayed interactive with people, with everyone who watches the videos, my fans and stuff. And I feel really bad that I neglected one of the most important things, and that's actually responding to you guys. Now, during my live streams, I was highly responsive, but in comments and on Twitter, I barely ever respond to people. And so from here on out, I want to do my best of responding to people. So please don't expect me to see all of your tweets and respond to all of your tweets. I'm going to just do my best to change things, turn things around, and respond to you guys as much as possible. However, if you ask a question that I think would be a really good reading your comments question that I can respond to in a video, I might not respond to you on Twitter and then put it in a video in the next reading your comments video. So that's always a possibility if you ask me a question, but I will try to respond to as many comments and questions as I can on both YouTube and Twitter. Now, sadly, I won't be able to check my feed very often, so the responses might come late at night or they might come earlier in the morning. It depends on when I'm available, when I can check my Twitter feed. And I apologize to anyone that I miss. I won't be able to go through the actual feed of people who I follow because I follow a lot of people who are active on my Twitter. I'm sorry that I won't be able to do that because I don't check Twitter very often, and then by the time I do, you know, it's just like 400 tweets, and I don't have the time to read through those 400 tweets. So I'm sorry if I'm not favoriting and being active on your guys' Twitters. I wish I could. I don't have the time for that, and it's not because of YouTube at all. It's because of college, actually. And so I apologize for that, but I just wanted to say, to reiterate, I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry that I've neglected you guys. I've neglected being a good YouTuber and being responsive to you guys. And so please do me a favor, shoot me a tweet anytime you want to talk, DM me, post in the comments of my videos, and I will try my best to respond and have a conversation with you guys if I can. That's about it for this video. I just wanted to get that out there. I'm sorry if this has been kind of a long video to explain this one little thing, but I wanted to have a little backstory to it. But thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a nice day.